Mein Name ist Nico Lange und ich habe unseren neuen Headcoach Tom Barrasso an meiner Seite. Tom, good to have you here. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. Nice being here.
Thank you so much. So the first questions for you are, at first, how are you? How did you arrive here? How it's going in the Wedemark for so far?
Yeah, things have gone pretty smoothly other than the loss the other night in Hanover. You know, everybody's friendly right now and everybody's wishing me the best, but we need to get playing better and win a hockey game. And that's got to start tonight.
That's a further question for me as well. You arrived on Saturday last week. You know the big arenas in the NHL and everything. How do you think about a small, I think you call it barn in the NHL? What are you thinking about the smaller stadiums out here?
Well, I mean, I've coached in Europe for, I don't know, the last 7 or 8 years. Obviously, I coached in Asiago, Italy for a very long time in a building not very dissimilar to the one we're in right now. So it's not something new. You go where the opportunities are. This is an opportunity for me to get myself exposed in Germany, coach a good team, and to try and win a championship, which is the reason I'm here. The building we're in, the facility we have are not important at all. What's important is coaching the team, having a relationship with the players, and trying to make the team as good as we can be as a group. And that's the goal, and that's what we'll stay focused on.
You have, or you said by yourself, your goal here in Germany. What or why Hanover? Is there a special thing why you're here?
Well, 2 things. First of all, I think Germany is one of the places I really wanted to have an opportunity to come and work. I think at the elite level, the hockey is excellent. The buildings are NHL caliber, and it's really good hockey. I interviewed a few weeks ago for a job in the DEL2, and I didn't get it. And I didn't get it largely, in my opinion, my agent's opinion, because I haven't worked in Germany before. I know I'm more than capable of coaching here. I know I'm more than capable of coaching at a high level here. But until you develop some relationships, get yourself some exposure, it's just not going to happen. The availability to come here and coach a good team that's well-funded with good ownership, solid fan base, that's a good opportunity. I've got half a season to make sure we try and get this right, and that'll be my focus for the next 4 months.
What is the biggest difference? You say it by yourself, 9 years in Italy, I guess?
No, not that long, but probably 7, I would say.
7, yeah. What's the biggest difference between maybe the Italian and the German? Not that large, I guess, but maybe the NHL and like German or Italian ice hockey?
Yeah, there's not. I mean, the NHL is its own distinct beast. I haven't coached there in over a decade. I've also worked in the KHL in Russia, which was a very interesting challenge, very good hockey, but certainly a different type of lifestyle. I've enjoyed my time in Europe. That's why I come back. It's a very pleasant way to live, being over here. I enjoy the work. I enjoy the challenge, and I keep finding my way back. And I've enjoyed it, and hope to continue to do so.
You've been in the Hockey Hall of Fame since last year. How does it feel?
It's a little surreal. I had stopped thinking about it a long time ago. When I didn't get any initial success of being inducted, it's something that really left my mind. So when I got the call, about a year and a half ago, it was a pleasant surprise. I was more happy for my family, my parents, my sister who's passed away, just all the people who helped me and gave me opportunity along the way to get where I got as a player. Those are the people I thought about. Those are the people I wanted to thank when I gave my induction ceremony speech, and I hope I did that. No one achieves any great goal by themselves, and you need help along the way. And I was fortunate. I had great teammates. I had great parents. I had great siblings, people that gave me opportunity and believed in me, and that's what anybody needs to be successful.
You reached something that, to be honest, nobody of us in here will ever reach. You won the Stanley Cup 2 times. How does it feel to stand on the ice out there and raise the cup in the air?
Yeah, it's the culmination of what you strive for from the time, well, since I was a little kid. I mean, when I was probably 7 years old, it's something that you dreamed about doing. you don't realize how hard it is until you actually get in the National Hockey League and have to go through the struggle of doing it. When we won our first Stanley Cup, it was not even, I don't think, on any of our minds that, you know, that was going to be our destiny that year. We were just focused on one game at a time and one series at a time. And in all honesty, that's how you have to approach it anyway to be successful. And I just carry that mindset to what I do coaching. I try and get us better every day, try and make myself better every day. And you know, I think that mindset can win in any league, whether it's the National Hockey League or here in Germany.
What can we learn from you out of the NHL? Some things you learned out there, maybe you can give to us, give to the younger players out here. Is there something special you just learned in the NHL?
So that's the beauty of the NHL. There's no magic. There's nothing special. Some players have more skill than others. At the end of the day, it's work and commitment. You need to do the work on the ice. You need to do the work off the ice. The average player has the average skill. The difference that separates them is how hard one is prepared to work on the ice and off the ice. And if he works harder, then he's going to be a better player. So I preach that to my players every day. I mean, I'm 59 years old. I try and stay in good physical condition to just show the importance of the idea that what we do to ourselves, how we take care of ourselves, is really, really important for any chance at having success. So there's no magic formula. It's work.
You was a goalie by yourself in your active time. Do you focus some more on the goalies here, on Kevin, or in the way you train the guys? Is there a special focus on the goalies?
No, not at all. And that's what I've enjoyed the most about being a head coach, is the diversity of it. You know, you're in charge of 18 to 23 men that you have to get to learn, get to understand what makes them tick, and try and let them all know individually that you're here to try and make each one of them better and give them a better chance at being a better professional hockey player. And that's my goal, and that's the enjoyment you get from being a coach.
How do you settle in the team and in the Wedemark, in your whole, how does it feel to be here for the first week for now?
Yeah, it's a lot of work coming in right off the bat. It's still a challenge. I don't have all the players' names down yet, so we're still working on that. We're getting there. Hopefully after tonight's game, I'll have that nailed down. But other than that, the work of being a coach is the same regardless of where you're at. The condensed nature of getting here, trying to get situated in an apartment, trying to figure out where the grocery stores are, figure out where everything is in a grocery store, all those things. Those are just little headaches, but the enjoyment is coming to the arena and, getting on the ice, running the meetings with the team, getting to know the team. That's the fun part of it, and that's what I enjoy.
So you already recognize some weakness or some shortcomings in the team, and maybe what's the biggest points you need to work on so far?
Well, I think we have a good team. I think we have a very skilled team, but skill is not what wins. A good commitment to the structure that your team is trying to play is what's going to ultimately deliver a championship. And some of the things that we've talked about, we haven't quite been able to execute yet. I mean, we had one practice and played a game, which was difficult, but then we had the opportunity to learn from that game. So hopefully going forward with the video we get from tonight's game and the work that we've done the last 3 days in practice, it'll start to look more like what I want to see on the ice than what I saw the other night. And if I can see that, then I know we're making progress and I know we'll be successful.
You say that this is the first time in Germany for you. Do you already know the German hockey? For maybe you had an eye on it in the last few years?
Yeah, very much so. It's been a goal to get here, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to get here. As I said earlier, I think very highly of both of all the leagues, really. I think they're well run. I think very professionally managed. And the opportunity to be in country and get some exposure here is very valuable to me.
The biggest thing is, what is your goal at the end of the season? You say that you want to bring the guys one league higher.
Yeah, the goal for our organization is to win a championship. Anything short of that will be a failure. It's a terrible standard to have to live up to, but that's the burden we've put on ourselves. That's the goal we've set for ourselves. And in all honesty, that's the goal most successful teams would have on themselves. So that's our goal. We have to find our way there. Is it easy? No, but it goes back to my philosophy earlier. It's going to require a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of commitment. I'm prepared to do it, and hopefully we can get the players in the same place, and we can give ourselves an opportunity to be successful.
Hopefully. You know about how long the Scorpions fans are waiting for these championships for the DL2?
Yeah, the ownership has made me aware of that. So, as I said, I understand the burden of what's expected, but I accept that and look forward to the opportunity to try and deliver it.
One last question I got: do you have any rituals or any standards at a game day?
No. As a player, I might have had some rituals, but especially as a coach, you realize how little control you have over things. So I've tried to give up any superstition or anything like that, and just stay focused on trying to be a calming influence, trying to be a good leader for the men, and really just provide a positive direction every game that we play.
Tom, thank you so much for your time. Have a good season, good time out here in Germany. Maybe see you next time here for an interview.
Very good. Thanks so much.